First things first, guys. Life is not about ubomi, and that's on per. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time seeing this face, please do stay, subscribe, like, share, all that wonderful stuff. And if you're back and you're better, love that for us. Love that for us. My name is Zinhle and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a cute little short video. Hopefully it's short. I'm 21, so I wanted to do 21 things that I love by, or 21 things that I've learned in my 21 years. So I've written a few notes in here and I just thought, let me share these things so, you know, we can all live life, because one thing about me, I will live life. So let's get right into it again. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm just reading my notes. First thing I've written here is, life is what you make it. A lot of people will tell you, oh, life is so hard, life is so difficult, yo, in life. And yes, life has its ups and downs. Definitely life is not tough. Sometimes it will deal you some bad cards. It happens. But if you're gonna dwell in that negativity or in your past or in your sadness, then that's what your life will become. That's what you will draw into your life. So when I say life is what you make it, choose live life to its fullest and choose to see the best in life over the bad things. Okay, forgive yourself, guys. It is so important to forgive yourself. You're human. You're going to make mistakes. You're not always going to be perfect. You are not always going to get it right, whether it's in your relationships or at school, whatever the case may be. Forgive yourself, because if there's one thing that can set you back, it's not forgiving yourself. It's dwelling on things from your past. It's always beating yourself up for things that you did in the past. Or choose to forgive yourself. Be mindful. Live in the now, not in the past or in the future. And what I mean by this is that take every moment as it comes. Don't be worried about, 10 years ago, but that thing young heard that. No, or that assignment next week, you're just adding stress into your life. Be in the present. Be like, right now I'm with my friends and I'm having so much fun. And be in that moment. Like, I found myself in a place where I was never present. I was either living in the past or living in the future. I'm worried about things in the future, or I'm worried about things in the past. And that is so detrimental to your own peace, and it's not worth it. So choose to live in the present. Be mindful of what is around you, what is making you happy. Set your boundaries. Now, we are emotional beings. We are going to always be in relationships, friendships, with our family, everything. It is so important for you to have peace in those relationships. It is so important to set your boundaries. Now, it's not an easy thing to do. Like, if, let's say you have a friend, your friend is struggling, and your friend says to you, like, dog, I really need 200 rand. I need to do something, right? It's hard to say no. I know. Saying no is something hard for me, but you have to say no. You have to set your boundaries. But I have 3 steps on how you can set your boundaries, or something that I was taught is that, number 1, you acknowledge what the person needs. So you're like, yes, dog, I understand. You need 200 rand. And then you say no. And you say, no, dog, but I don't have it. If it's something that you can't do, that you're not going to do with your whole heart, or something that's going to leave you tomorrow being like, but that person's always asking me for money. If that's how it's going to make you feel, say no. And then offer an alternative to the person. Dog, I can't give you 200 rand, but let me help you with whatever you need to do. Or let me give you 100 rand because that's what I have right now. Let me give you 50 rand because that's what I have available. So if you kind of implement that, I think it really helps. And setting boundaries is extremely important, or especially important when you're dealing with emotional blackmailers. Oh my gosh, guys. Once you spot that, set your boundaries fast, quickly. But it's harder with them because, they'll tell you, no, but no, you say no. And that's on purpose. Your peace is worth fighting for, guys. Fighting for your peace is not an easy thing to do. Fighting for your peace comes with a lot of painful things that you need to do, but it is so worth it at the end, because there's nothing more beautiful than being at peace with how you look, where you are in life. Yes, you may want to be like this can improve or that can improve. You're at peace. You're like, I am at peace with where I am right now. I am okay with where I am right now. Even when things come your way, it's like, okay, that happened. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great, but you know, we move. Believe in something or fall for everything. It's so important to have a belief system, something that you believe in, something that you can look to for advice or guidance, you know what I mean? Because if you don't have that thing, you will be swayed by everything. You will be moved by everything. You will be like a piece of paper. Like, if the wind blows this way, you go that way. If the wind blows that way, you blow that way. And that's not a nice thing to, or a nice situation to be in, because that means that you're not grounded. So when you are grounded in a belief, it really, really trust your gut. Trust that voice that says, don't go there. That voice that says, he's not right. That voice that says, hey, no, that one, I'm not sure. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. For us believers, trust that the Holy Spirit is always guiding you in the right direction. So when you feel like, no man, I'm not too sure about something, trust that. Listen to yourself and listen to your intuition, guys. It does, especially for the girls. Hey, the boys, sometimes I don't know if their guides is talking the right things. But for the girls, no, I'm joking. But honestly, trust your gut. Listen to what your heart and your gut is telling you. Love yourself. Like, I didn't put these in any particular order, but this one is one of the most important ones, if you ask me. I wrote here, self-love is the best love. Honestly, that's on period. Like, I don't even think I need to elaborate. Like, if you love yourself, listen, guys, nothing will shake you. It doesn't matter what people will say, because we're so affected by what people say, what people do, how people treat us. But if you love yourself enough, those things happen and it's like, you know what, your loss. You know what, okay, you know, I deserve good things. I deserve better. I am enough. You won't find yourself in bad relationships, in friendships that make you feel bad about yourself if you choose to love yourself. I feel like that's one of the most important things that we need to learn as people, is that self-love is the best love. And that's your mental and emotional health comes first. You come first. Guys, put yourself first in everything. Prioritize you in everything. Don't put other things and other people above yourself, because that thing is going to come to bite you in your bums eventually. When you carry people's baggage for so long and you don't put yourself first, you will get drained. And that's just, you will get drained. Do the things that make you happy. It goes with being mindful. Find the things that give you joy. Find the things that make you giddy. Find the things that make you excited. It's worth it. Find those things and do those things. If you know, and I know this is a bad example, but if you know that when you have McDonald's fries, oh my gosh, you get so happy, don't deprive yourself, guys. This life is short. Do what makes you happy. Don't procrastinate or be like, nah, let me not, and then you're gonna drain yourself doing things that you don't enjoy. If you find yourself doing things that don't bring you peace and joy, you're probably not doing the right thing. But the next thing I wrote, which is again another very important one, is be grateful. Give thanks. So I do this thing every morning where I say, or I'll write down 10 things that I am grateful for. It doesn't have to be big things. I'll usually be like, I'm grateful for life and health, like the fact that I'm alive. I'm grateful for peace, happiness, and joy. It could be anything. Like today I said I'm grateful for the fact that it's my sister's birthday and she's been blessed with another year. Be grateful, but what this does is that it helps you focus on the positive things in your life. So for that 2 minutes or however long it takes you, you are looking at all the good in your life and you're focusing on the good. And if you focus on the good, you draw in the good. And if you don't, yes, I believe in the law of attraction. If you focus on the good, that's what's going to come to you. And if you don't believe me, read The Secret. Ask for help. Guys, this is so important. I struggled with this for a long time. I would do things on my own. I would think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a burden on other people. I shouldn't go. I shouldn't reach out. I shouldn't do this. And it really nearly killed me. It's going to sound a bit dramatic, but honestly, ask for help. When you feel like I need help, and it can be in whatever aspect, ask for help. There are always people willing to help you. There are people who want the best for you, okay? So make sure that you always ask for help. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and this is another very important one. You cannot give what you do not have. I'm going to friendships wanting to give love and love and love and love and love, but you don't have it inside of you. You know what I mean? So fill yourself first. Find what fills you first, and then you can pour into other people's cups. And now, their cups should be full too. If we all find ways to fill our cups, ourselves, our souls, it's so much better to be in relationships. This one is your thoughts and your words are extremely powerful, guys. Everything in the world started with a thought. If you look at creation, God probably thought, and then he spoke. I said thoughts and words. And then he spoke, said, let there be light, and there was light. So that's why I say that your thoughts and your words are extremely important. If you're going to think negatively, you are going to draw negativity. If you're going to say, life is going to be hard, life is always going to be hard, life will be like, oh, you want hard life? No problem. If you're going to say, you know what, I'm never gonna be happy. That's right. That's what you asked for. That's what you're asking for. You're saying that I'm never going to be happy. So that's what you're going to get, is never being happy. So make sure that you change your thoughts and your words so that you draw life into your life. You draw positivity into your life. If you give out goodness, or that's what you give off, those are your thoughts, those are your words, that's exactly what you're going to get back. And I can tell you this because I have seen it, guys. I promise you. Ask, believe, receive, then let go. So how this works is, when you have a desire, ask for it. Make it known to whatever you believe in, the universe, nature, whatever, God. Make it known. Ask for it and then believe. Stop having this thing of, like, we're such doubtful human beings. We want something, but we're like, but it probably won't happen. Yes, like, yes, I want it, but it probably won't happen. Yeah, if you're gonna say it's probably not gonna happen, then it's probably not gonna happen. So when you want something, ask for it, believe that you will receive it, and then receive it. Honestly, believe that it's mine. It's mine. That happiness, it's mine. That peace, it's mine. That joy, that money, it's mine. That job, it's mine. And then after that, you let it go. Don't be like, is it possible? Is it impossible? Will it happen? But it can't happen. That's none of your business. That has nothing to do with you. The possible and the impossible is not in your control. That's up to the universe. That's up to God. That's up to nature. That has nothing to do with you. So that's why you let it go. You don't think yourself into doubting what you want or what you believe. Is self-awareness is super important. You need to be aware of, what are my triggers? I'm not feeling okay today. Why? Go back and understand. When someone said this, it triggered me because of that particular situation. I feel happy today because of 1, 2, 3. It is so important to be aware of yourself, your emotions. Know when you're not okay. Know when you are okay. Know what your love languages are. Know that, this person will never, ever understand, because I enjoy quality time. Learn your love languages so that you can tell someone that, I understand that you love to give gifts, but I really like it if you would spend time with me, because my love language is quality time. You know what I mean? Small things like that. It is so important to know yourself, because it will help you with not only yourself, but with your relationships with other people. Resist negativity and radiate positivity. It is resist negativity. And it's so easy to be negative. I know. It's so easy to be negative because there's so many... what can I say? There's so many things that are not positive. You know what I mean? There are so many things happening, but resist it. I heard somewhere where they said 1 positive thought eliminates 100 negative thoughts. So when you see negativity, find that 1 positive, and you will find it. If you want to find it, you will find it. Find that one positive thing and run with that. It's communicate, guys. If you want to have healthy relationships, the next thing I've learned is communication is key. Communication is extremely important. I know this has been said and said and said, but I need to say it again. Communication save relations, and that's on Kendrick Lamar. Communicate how you feel. If someone's treating you badly, tell them, I don't appreciate when you treat me like this because it makes me feel like this. When you feel like, no man, they robbed me, I should have gotten 89 on this test, but I got 60. You go and you communicate, say, this is what I was saying here. I need my marks. You know what I mean? I know I'm making like silly examples, but honestly, communicate all of your feelings. Forgive others, guys. Just as we are not perfect, other people in our lives are not perfect, and people don't always have the best intentions for you. But for your own peace, which goes back to fighting for your peace, you need to forgive people for the things that they do, not for them, again, for yourself, so that you are at peace at night and you're not worried about what the other person is doing, or the fact that, oh my gosh, this person really did that to me. Because one number of people, they will do that, but do that, like they will do that, you know what I mean? So choose to forgive them so that you are not dwelling again on things in the past. Accept change, because change is one thing that's constant. It's something that I struggled with, is accepting change, because I always felt like so many changes, but that just comes with growing up. There's so many changes. People change, feelings change, everything changed too. And never thought the circumstances would have changed, whatever. But honestly, change is there. Change will happen. So you need to learn to accept change. Let go of things you have no control over. There's this prayer that I love, the serenity prayer, that says, God, please grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Learn to let go of things that you have no control over. If you see that I have no control over the situation, I cannot change the situation, then it's probably not your situation to stress about. It's not your situation to think about. It's not your situation to, it's none of your business. Literally, if I'm being very honest, it's none of your business. If you can't change it, you can't do anything about it, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because we get so caught up on wanting to fix things, wanting to do this. But if you can't change it, if you have no control over it, then leave it alone. Have fun, live life. It is short, guys. I'm going to say that again. Have fun, live life. It is short. Life is for living. Life is to be lived. You understand? It goes back to everything I've said. Be mindful, be in the moment. I'm happy right now. I'm doing what makes me happy. Life is short, guys. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So have fun with it. Make life is what you make it. If you want it to be fun, it will be fun. If you want it to be hard, it will be hard. But I don't want that for anyone. So let's live life, guys. Let's have fun. And yes, that is it from me for today. Thank you so much again for watching. If you reach this point, comment down below some things that you live by, or some things that you've learned over the years, okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.